Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make coconut filling for cakes and desserts. Okay, so this filling kind of tastes like the middle of Bounty chocolate bar. If you've ever had Bounty chocolate bar, the inside, yeah, that's what it tastes like. And it's amazing, and you can use it for your coconut cakes or vanilla cakes or chocolate cakes. You can use it for any cake basically, but those are the cakes I kind of use them for: vanilla, coconut, and chocolate sometimes. Okay, so to a saucepan you're going to be needing 200 grams of milk, just regular milk. It's better if it is full fat, maybe 2.5, 3.5, regular milk. So just put it on your saucepan and let it simmer, not too much because you don't want the old milk to evaporate. So in the meantime, yeah, you're going to be adding 100 grams of condensed milk to that mixture. So, and you're going to stir it together as well. So if you've been on this channel for a while, like I've been doing a series of cake fillings and frostings for you guys, because when I first started my business, one of the most difficult things for me to find that were like easy to make were like cake fillings. Actually, frostings were kind of easy. Frostings are kind of very popular on YouTube, but finding fillings that you can easily make, that are fast, that are easy, that are low cost and delicious, especially for business owners that want to make cake fillings for their clients and stuff. So I decided to make a series of cake fillings for you guys, and I think this is number 7. Yes. So okay, so while it simmers down, you want to make sure you put your cooker is on very low heat because you don't want it to evaporate too much. So in our saucepan we have milk and we have condensed milk. Okay, so to that we're going to be needing 200 grams of coconut, desiccated coconut. You're not going to be using coconut flakes for this one. You're going to be needing desiccated coconut. So if you don't have desiccated coconut, make sure you use coconut flakes that you already kind of blended in your food processor, because you want the particles to be tiny. Otherwise it will be too chunky and it won't like hold together, if that makes sense. Okay, so to that you're going to be needing 200 grams of desiccated coconut, and then you want it to like really soak up the fluid. I think the first time I learned this was in a Ukrainian class. I went for a cake class and it was a Ukrainian lady teaching it, and she taught us how to do this, but she didn't teach us how to do it on a saucepan, like cook it and make it really fast. She taught us how to like soak it in condensed milk overnight and leave it till morning. Oh Jesus, it was amazing. Anyway, so I've been trying my hands on like different ones. Like I like things that are very fast to make. I don't want to have to leave some stuff till morning. So I kind of came up with this, and it is delicious, and my customers can testify. Anyways, so you want to boil and you want to keep stirring it so it doesn't burn, because those particles you can see inside is because I kind of like didn't get my ingredients together initially. So I was going around the kitchen and getting them together one at a time. So like I couldn't stay to stir it continuously. So like those were like, kind of like over caramelized, not like burnt. Okay, so to that you want to add some smetana. Smetana is sour cream, and what it does is that you want to add 50 grams of smetana, and what it does is that like it gives your like you're adding an acid to your filling, so it kind of like tones down the sugar and makes it really nice and a little sour, like really nice though. But if you don't have smetana, some of you have asked me like, what can you replace smetana with? You can replace it with yogurt, just plain yogurt. If you don't have yogurt at home, then I think it's better if maybe you add a tablespoon of lime juice or lemon juice. Yeah, just add a tablespoon of lime juice or lemon juice. Okay, so moving on, if you notice it's kind of getting thick, so and you want to keep stirring it continuously. I had too much to do this day, so I was doing too many things at a time. So those tiny particles you can see are kind of like burnt parts, so you don't want it to burn. You want to like keep stirring it continuously. Okay, so it's kind of getting really thick at this point, and when we leave it to cool, it's going to get even thicker. But before then, we're going to be adding some coconut milk to give it a little bit more coconut flavor. If you know what desiccated coconut is, basically like coconut that everything has been extracted from it, it's just the fiber. So we're going to be adding some coconut flavoring, which is the milk, the fat, and the the milk particles of the coconut milk. So we're going to be needing 100 grams of coconut milk, and then we're going to add it together. The reason why, if you're using maybe coconut flakes that you post in the food processor, you wouldn't need coconut milk. The reason why I'm adding coconut milk is because desiccated coconut is basically coconut that has been stripped of everything. Like, they've extracted the oil, they've extracted the fat, they've extracted the milky part, so it's just chaff basically. So that's why we're adding coconut milk, to give it a little bit more coconut flavor and make it a little bit richer than it would have been. So you want this to simmer down a little bit more, and what that does is that it softens the coconut, yeah, and at the same time it makes the mixture a little bit thicker, so it is really nice. Don't mind me, I like to clean as I go. Like, I'm obsessed with a clean space, so I clean more than I bake cakes actually, because I'm always cleaning. Like, if anything drops, I'm cleaning it immediately, because like a clean space kind of like, you know, I don't know, it just makes my head work better. I don't know. Okay, so as you can see, it is boiling, and it was going to boil down for a while, which is okay. And for those of you in the comment section saying I'm using plastic to stir something that's boiling, it's not plastic, it's polymer. So it's silicone. Like, the handle is wood and the base is silicone, so it is not plastic and it's not going to melt. Yeah, okay, thank you for your concern though. Anyways, so you want to stir this and you don't want it to burn. So if you want to see my other cake fillings that I made for you guys, I'm going to put a link right up here or in the description box. If I haven't put it while you watch this video, I'm sorry. Like, I post videos every day, so like it gets overwhelming sometimes, combining it with my cake business and everything. Like, it gets overwhelming on some days. So as soon as I have time, I'm going to put a link right up here for you to see a playlist, because I created a playlist for you guys on cake fillings and frostings. And also I'm going to put the link in the description box in case like I haven't, like, you know, added it to that part. So okay, so if you notice, I'm stirring it and it is getting thicker, so that is what you want. But it looks a little bit too watery to be a filling right now, but don't worry. If you take it and turn it into a bowl and leave it till morning to cool down, or like it completely cools down, you don't have to leave it till morning, it's going to thicken even a little bit more. Okay, so guys, for those of you always watching my videos, I'm so grateful. If this is your first time on this channel, come on, have you subscribed yet? Because I make amazing content for you guys, for beginners, intermediates, and even experts. Like, I have almost 300, I have like about 306 videos now. I think this is my 306th video on YouTube, yeah, and I have amazing videos for you guys. So make sure to subscribe to this channel and turn on post notifications, so that anytime I post, you get to see it like as soon as possible, because it could be very useful to you. Okay, so guys, thank you so much for always watching. And can you see it is thickening up? That is what you want. At this point, the coconut is already rich and soft, and like, you know, when it gets cold, it becomes a little bit thicker and really chewy and so nice. It tastes like the inside of a chocolate bar. Okay, so recently I reached 10,000 subscribers, and I'm so grateful for you guys. Thank you for always watching. Thank you for being with me till this point. I am extremely grateful. Okay, so if you notice, it's kind of like sticking, like sliding a little bit off the silicone, you know, the spatula. So yeah, this is what you want. At this stage, it is good to go. So I'm going to take a container. Usually when I make this, I make it in a large batch. Like, I make it like multiply this recipe by 10 basically, because I can't be making cake fillings every day. So if you want to make this in a large batch and store it, you want to make sure you add a tablespoon or 2 of vodka, because that way it preserves it a little bit longer. So I think I've kept it for about 4 weeks, and it will be good in the fridge and to be perfectly okay. Okay, but you want to make sure every time you fetch from it, you're using a clean spatula. You don't want to be dipping your spatula into buttercream, whipped cream, and still dipping it into your filling that you made, because that way to reduce the shelf life. Okay, so now that we've turned it over, we're going to leave it to cool down. And this was it after it cooled. See how nice and so luscious. And beside it was the coconut simple syrup for coconut cake that I make. So if you want to see that, yeah, I made that simple syrup especially for coconut cakes, and it is amazing. If you use this too, like in your coconut cake, like, your customers will be addicted to you, I promise. Okay guys, so I'm going to put the link to how I made the simple syrup or coconut cakes right up here. Click on the card right up here, it says click on me, or you can check the description box below. It's going to be there in a few hours or days, depends on how much work I have today. Thank you so much for always watching guys, and I love you guys so much. Thank you, and I will see you in my future videos. Bye.